Welcome to our deep dive into the world of golf. Today, we're focusing on one of the most iconic figures in the sport, Tiger Woods. Born Eldrick Taunt Woods, he was introduced to golf before the age of 2 by his athletic father. Known for his powerful swing and fierce determination, Woods has left an indelible mark on golf. He turned professional in 1996, and by April 1997, he had already won his first major, the 1997 Masters, in a record-breaking performance. He first reached the #1 position in the world rankings in June 1997. However, recent times have seen him away from the green, recovering from an ankle surgery. The question on everyone's mind is, can he make a successful comeback? Let's delve into this. Tiger Woods has been off the competitive scene for a while now, focusing on his recovery post an ankle surgery. This has been a time of physical healing, of course, but also a time of reflection and strategy. What does it mean for a top athlete to be away from the sport they love? And more importantly, what does it take for them to return? This is the context in which we're going to discuss Tiger Woods' comeback today. The world of sports has seen many athletes making a comeback after a major surgery, but it's never an easy path. It requires immense physical strength, mental fortitude, and an unyielding spirit. Tiger has shown us time and again that he possesses all these qualities. But the question remains, is it enough for a successful comeback? Only time will tell. Now, let's take a closer look at Tiger Woods' comeback. It's not just about stepping back onto the green. It's about the grueling hours of training, strategic planning, and mental preparation. It's about overcoming physical limitations and defying the odds. And for Tiger, it's about reclaiming a sport that he has dominated for years. Woods is known as a perfectionist who never stops striving for excellence. His training sessions are intense and meticulously planned, and his game strategy is the result of years of experience and analysis. But is that enough to get back on top? Let's take a closer look. To gain more insight into this, we've reached out to some of the leading experts in golf. We've spoken to coaches, fellow players, and sports analysts. The question we asked was simple. Do you think Tiger's goals are realistic? The answers, however, were anything but simple. Each expert has their unique perspective on the situation, and their opinions are often shaped by years of experience and observation. Some are full of optimism about Tiger's comeback, while others are more skeptical. But one thing is certain. Everyone agrees that Tiger's return to the game is one of the most anticipated moments in the world of golf. But we're not just relying on opinions. We've also dug into the data. We've looked at the statistics of players returning to the game after injuries. We've analyzed their performance, their recovery time, and their career trajectory post-injury. And we've compared this with Tiger's current situation. The results are fascinating. For instance, did you know that the average recovery time for a professional golfer after an ankle surgery is 6 months? And that only 20% of players manage to win a major tournament within a year of their return? But Tiger isn't your average player. His career has been marked by extraordinary comebacks. So, can he defy the odds once again? Let's explore this further. Now that we've looked at Tiger's comeback from various angles, it's time to ask the big question. Are Tiger's goals realistic or overly ambitious? This is not a question with a simple yes or no answer. It's a question that invites debate, that challenges our understanding of what it means to be an athlete, and that forces us to confront our own biases. Some might argue that Tiger's goals are overly ambitious, given his age and the severity of his injury. Others might argue that his determination and skill level make anything possible. As we delve into this discussion, we invite you to keep an open mind. Remember, the goal here is not to pass judgment, but to spark a conversation. In this discussion, it's important to consider different perspectives. We've heard from the experts, we've looked at the data, but what about the fans? What about the critics? And most importantly, what about Tiger himself? Each perspective offers a unique insight into this situation. Fans, with their unwavering support, often see the best in their favorite athletes. Critics, on the other hand, might be more skeptical. They might point out the challenges that Tiger faces in his comeback. And then there's Tiger himself. His perspective is perhaps the most important of all. After all, he's the one who's facing the challenge head-on. He's the one who's putting in the hours of training, dealing with the physical pain, and fighting the mental battle. His perspective, his beliefs, and his determination could be the deciding factors in his comeback. As we wrap up this deep dive into Tiger Woods' comeback, let's revisit the main points of our discussion. We've explored Tiger's training regimen, his strategy, and his mindset. We've heard from experts and analyzed the data, and we've asked the tough questions. But our discussion doesn't end here. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think? Is Tiger Woods a winner or a loser in his comeback? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We've heard from experts, analyzed the data, and engaged in a thought-provoking discussion. We hope that this video has given you a deeper understanding of what it takes for an athlete to make a comeback. And we hope that it has inspired you to think critically about the stories we hear in the world of sports. Remember, every story has multiple angles, every person has multiple facets, and every question has multiple answers. So, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep learning. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.